Hello. I am back once again, and I know I'm a couple minutes late. The rabbit demanded pets, so I couldn't say no to that one, of course. He's too cute for that. And yeah, today is Wednesday, which means variety content. And well, because I was in a hurry, I decided to just say, fuck it, we're doing Deero Valley. Because, yeah. So we'll be doing that, trying to earn enough money to properly restore the demonstrator to its former glory. So yeah, let's jump right into it, shall we? I'm also here with Obsidian Blade 266. You know, the usual. Will it work? Hello, by the way. Will it work? And of course I get a message on Discord. Why does my foot pedal? There we go. And will... Oh wait, I do of course have to select that one. Will it recognize it as me playing the game, and will it then show it to you guys? Yes, it will. Lovely. So let me grab my phone out of my pocket in case some people want to call me, because apparently... like a couple days ago, basically yesterday, I had a bunch of phone calls because one of my colleagues had PC trouble. As in, the previous laptop shat itself, and then he got a replacement one which didn't have everything installed yet. So, hold on. Alright. I just got delivered the cake that I just made. Because, you know, Jim, I've discovered something. Imagine this. You're feeling snackish, but there's nothing to snack on. What do? Well, I have the solution to that problem. And that is called... you just make your own snacks. So I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna bake a cake. So and it was, pun intended, a piece of cake. To make a piece of cake, you just put flour, eggs, sugar. Basically it. The basic cake. Alright, I do have to refuel this one, so... I'm so glad that they introduced this to this turntable. If you turn your numlock off, you can use the 3 and 9 to rotate the train. Or to rotate the turntable, so you don't have to fuck around with pushing it or using the electric one. Well, let me do that. Roll it backwards into the thing. Let me then try my cake by taking a bite out of it. Mm-hmm. Mm. It is good cake, especially when it's still a tiny bit warm. That was almost 8K. Bullshit. I need to earn a lot more money because what I have to do with this demonstrator that I've delivered, or at least like here you basically have the D2. You first have to find it, then tow it home, then order the missing parts, then bring it, then install them, then repair and refuel paint job, and then it looks like that. Right, it looks brand spanking new. Well, for this I found it, towed it here, and I've ordered the missing parts, but I still need to pick them up, like utility vehicle, unload it there, then deliver it back here. That's something I've done with this one. Now I need to repair and refuel. It already says tow the vehicle to a service point where you can fully repair and refuel it. Beware. This will be costly. Because I basically have to just bring it in there. I have to bring it here and just... all of the electrical powertrain. It is a DE, so this will be full, this one will be... or this will be empty, 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 and this will be empty. Everything will be empty, and I have to pay for everything to get it fixed. Although the bodywork can remain damaged, it doesn't really do anything. So body and sand maybe a little bit, but body can remain. But it's still a bit sketchy.
He's just standing there. Look, he's right over this other guy's shoulder.
Jim.
Walk away. Why does he just watch?
I'm gonna mute your stream.
Oh, was I... Right.
I just heard suddenly.
Wait, did your stream also hear that?
Yes. For like a short time.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
It is kind of funny. I could in theory do this one. Or I take these empty containers worth 4 grand. This worth 3 for a total of 8. And this worth 12, well this one is worth 27. So this one is 12 plus 6, so this one would be 18. This one would be way... I'm gonna deliver fish. But it's gonna be heavy fish. Which one will it be, actually? It is going to be 20. And also, I took my car through an actual car wash for the first time today. Usually I go to those boxes where
you didn't have that when you didn't have that during your lessons?
No. We didn't go through one of those.
Oh, I did. We went through multiple kinds.
Even the manual.
There was one with like a sort of like a rail where you had to like drive your car perfectly that your wheel would line up with like a...
Yeah. That was the one, that was the kind that I went through.
slash-
Yeah. Where you basically go into a rail with your wheels, and you have to put it in neutral. You're not allowed to use the handbrake. You're not allowed to steer. Keep your engine on, otherwise the steering lock engages, and then it becomes a whole annoying issue. But yeah, that was the one I went through, and usually I go to and they're expensive. Like, I did pay for the best one, considering, you know, I'm only gonna do this once a year after they've put salt on the roads, because in those manual boxes you can't really clean the underside of your car at all. It is just impossible to do. So at that point, I was like, all right, I'll pay the, like, I even had a little bit of a deal where I got the best program for $17.50. In the meantime, if I were to normally clean the car by myself, I pay $5, which means I could wash my car 3.5 times for what I've just spent on one. But you have the luxury of not having to do it yourself, and you get free vacuuming and tire pressures. So that's a thing, I guess. But still, unless you really want to do it, it's not financially smart to do. Just go to those boxes, play with the water a little bit, and boom, your car's clean. Fine, I'll pay this money. I can buy licenses, which I technically can't. Then we're gonna connect up to it. Then we're gonna leave to the food factory, which route is the quickest? I feel like the quickest way to get there would be up. But would it be quicker to go fully up and then over here and then down the spiral? Or would it be quicker to go through the goods factory all the way to the food factory? Which one would be quicker? I feel like going over the food factory or the goods factory through the spiral would be quicker. Either way, this way towards the harbor is the quickest route. What's the weather gonna do actually? Otherwise, I might be fucked here. Rain. What time is it? 10. That means it is gonna rain, and it's gonna be an uphill battle. Quite a big uphill battle. Yes. Do I dare to do it? I'm gonna do it anyway, but I'm just gonna have some cake before I do.
Always. You have to always do it.
Alright, forward. 1 notch of throttle. All the brakes off. This one. Also, I had something annoying at work which was solved, luckily. I ran out of work to do. As in... There was no more of what I was doing. We ran out of drawings, and yeah. So now I'm making the sort of the blueprints for the visuals, where if you go into like the website or some stuff, you see the building. Then you can go into like a side view of the building. And once you've done that, then you can just switch around a little bit to go to a specific floor and And then you just see the layout of the floor plan with all the temperatures in each rooms where it is measured. And yeah.
Don't look at my stream. I'm
What?
cheating again.
Oh. Jim, that's called using
I'm
reference
cheating,
material.
don't worry. No, this goes slightly further than that.
Just make sure to get every single wrinkle.
We're gonna keep the hair out for now. Maybe we'll add it back. But for now, we'll
Give
do
them
that.
both.
Ah, fuck.
Like, first make the bald version, then make the hair, and then you just do both.
Hello.
You know, or that's a little freaky,
Hello.
Jim.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm just cheating a little bit.
Right. So you decided on bald.
For now, maybe we'll add the hair back in. I still have it, like, on a layer.
He is the most recognizable with bald, so I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I said why not both?
Like 50-50? Hair to one side?
No, just give him two drawings, one with, one without the hair. The hair.
Yeah, I did consider
Oh.
that too. That is
Wait.
an option.
Have we considered
Today's
giving him a
streaming day.
yes? Have we considered giving him
Is
a
it not
beard?
chill? Yeah. Yeah, but then we don't. Then you wouldn't recognize him.
I guess.
Definitely not.
Also, Joran, I've had a thing. I was feeling snackish, but
Okay.
there were no snacks in the house. So I started making a
Okay.
cake. So now I have cake.
Uh-huh.
Because if you don't have the snacks, you make the snacks.
I guess.
Is this 20? Yes, it is dry now, which means track's gonna be drying up. Oh, this is gonna drain all the pressure. Sure. Also, car washes are an actual scam.
Yes.
Like, hold on. I went through one today because all the salt that has been put on the roads. And I wanted it off the bottom of my car, so I thought, well, I downloaded the app. I now have a deal that gives me the most expensive program for cheaper. I'm just gonna go for that. So I spent $17.50 on one car wash, where I usually spend 5.
Uh-huh.
Well, while doing it myself.
Right.
So technically, I paid $12.50 to not do it myself. but it's only once a year when they've put
Yes.
salt on the roads, which, by the way, created holes. Like, a lot of Dutch roads have
Like,
gotten
yeah.
damaged. They've got potholes because... I don't know. Well, technically it is
Why
because
not, I guess.
there are cracks within, so, you know, water can get away. But what then happens is the water seeps in between basically the rocks. Then it, you know, freezes, so it expands, then it contracts and it expands again. And then the cars keep driving over it. Salt doesn't help. And oops, now there are massive potholes. I found that out on Monday when I was driving and suddenly felt my car going through like 5 in a row.
Yeah.
How is my cake still a little bit moist? Yes, I'm actually waiting for the rain to end because I don't think I can get it up the hill in wet weather.
No, probably not.
And this one needs to go into the bottom, then this one also needs to go into the bottom. This is another locomotive. That's another train, that's train length. That's concurrent orders 2. That's fragile. Then we have the museum license, which goes here. The logistical hall, which goes here as well. The DE6 goes here, and freight hall. Sort that out, and now it's daytime, so let's turn the order in and rush out towards the food factory. And preferably go then back down through the oil refinery towards City West, where then I can then look into the shop. Hopefully continuing on to City South. Then with the money I made, restore my DE6. Wait. I've already connected my locomotive. All I have to do now is activate the job and run. No wait, technically I don't have to run if I'm smart about this. Yes. The getaway hand car. Right. Go, go, go. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The only reason I have to power through these brakes is because I didn't have enough in the main reservoir, which meant the brake pipe wasn't fully filled. Because we're gonna be on the way, I will on silence. Okay, the brake pressure is slowly going lower and lower and lower until I am fully off the brake. Like that, which, as you can see, my speed immediately starts jumping up. Let me wipe. And they also tested the fire alarm at work today, which was loud, especially if you're on the toilet. Like, how loud do they think I fart? Trust me, I will still hear the fire alarm. Don't worry about it. I'd have to go deaf because you want to test something. Right, temperature's climbing, but so is the other RPM. Like, you have the engine RPM and the TRB RPM. The TRB RPM is what to look for, technically. That is RPM of the actual train, like the wheels, and the engine RPM is what you want it to give. Which is why I'm currently trying to get above 30. So my engine needs to do less work to get where it needs to go. There's a speed limit sign there giving me a 70. Currently, let me grab this map. I want to go that way. Then I want to go that way, yes. Then I want to go this way. Then I want to go this way. Then I want to continue on till this doesn't really matter. Or does it? Let's put it that way anyway.
And once
hello.
again, I'm
Hello.
late for the fucking
Hello.
stream.
Yes.
It's becoming a team, and I don't like it.
Well, technically, I was late to my own stream as well, for a couple minutes. Usually, I want to start at exactly.
Yeah, by a whole fucking minute. Yippee yay!
Nope. 2 minutes.
Not on my clock.
Yeah.
And I see Brodo has also started his. Bleh. He's also doing the whole balloons thing.
Yeah.
Well, he still needs to level up
Meanwhile,
to get to our level.
Well, I
I am
got like
slowly, essentially building a fucking door, a fucking doorstop.
I got 1 tower max at this point.
Which one?
As in, to a tier 6 or?
To all 3 tier 6.
5, you mean?
No, that's tier 5.
Is that tier 5?
Yes, a tier 6, a tier 6 is a paragon.
Oh yeah, that's tier 5. Well, what is tier 6 then?
a paragon.
But how? How does
You
one
only
get...
see them once you've unlocked the other 3 routes.
But I have.
Yeah,
But
but
not
not
all
all of them have
towers
a
have
paragon. There's
Oh,
only
I see.
12 paragons in game currently.
Okay, well, I got Sniper maxed. Who would have thought?
Sniper does not have a paragon.
No, I am aware now.
But yeah, I'm Bush, you know the fucking Struff 103?
Yes. The Stridswagen.
I'm making a...
Are-
the Stridswagen, jawohl.
Are you making the same thing, sort of?
To the extent Stormworks allows it.
Well, all you need to do basically is have your tank give your tank the ability to tilt.
Trust me, that's not the hard part.
The steering is like the aiming with the steering is probably the hardest.
Oh no, that was quite easy. Just I have that hooked up to electric motors, as that's far more consistent than doing it via engine and a clutch.
For a couple of clutches, yeah.
Like like I already have a whole clutch system because of my skid steering board. I already have clutches that disconnect the engine from the track, so it's just have electric engines permanently connected to the tracks and just use those on a different keybind.
Yeah, however, what you're missing at that point is neutral steer. You technically want
What do you
one
mean?
track to reverse if you're like fully turning.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah, I have that. I
Right.
have electric motors on both the left and the right side, separate from each other.
It just made it sound like you haven't.
Although I can also do that on the engine, but it's just far less subtle and far less controlled on the engine.
You need to do a gearbox. You have to let go of the clutch, have a gearbox shove it into reverse, and then apply the clutch again.
You can do that, but it's better if it's just a thing that is permanently connected and is far more consistent on the torque that is given, like an electric motor.
Yeah.
So currently per side I have 2 small electric motors on a reduction of 3. And that seems to be doing fine, although the end reduction on the entire system is currently also 3, so in theory it's a reduction of 9.
That's quite a significant reduction.
Yeah, but it's also only 2 small electric motors per side, and it should be it should be slow and consistent.
That is true. It's a tank. It should just be slow, yet it can climb anything.
More importantly, it's a turretless tank.
So it's basically more for defensive purposes than anything else.
It's it's for offensive purposes, because if I can fucking hit them before they hit me, I'm fucked.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is you play defensively. So you park. Well, Stormworks AI doesn't really move on land.
Yeah, but the thing is, Stormworks AI is bad at looking over hills. I remember. So especially against land vehicles, this should, in theory, make it so I don't get gunned the fuck down the moment I cross over a hill.
Yeah, because you're a flat wedge.
Like, the AI has a fucking Jeopard, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't matter how much armor you have, the Jeopard will go through it in seconds.
It says, "Oh, you have armor. How cute." Mind if I just destroy it immediately and leave you stranded and dead because you're getting multiple shots as well?
I mean, to be like, even with the wedge shape, I've tested an ideal almost like ideal hit, like a realistic hit, I'd say, with a armor piercing round from the battle cannon. It almost comes out of the back of the tank.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, it's a small tank, but like, it should be a small tank.
Also,
Like,
I'm almost overheating
it
again.
goes through, like, it goes through. Yeah, I know, but like, it goes through 3 meters of fucking solid armor, and it just doesn't give a fuck. It just keeps on going.
Yeah.
Because Stormworks, don't we love it?
Stormworks, where the laws of physics are non-existent.
But yeah, currently I'm still aiming it completely manually. What it's gonna be is that I roughly aim it, and then just press a button and let the system do my work for me. Because radar aiming. Yes, now I'm using radars to aim. I'm using it on everything.
Yeah, I started to start using radars to even detect something existing.
I mean, getting it on the screen is a whole thing of itself. But if you don't want it visualized, it's not that bad. Visualizing, you genuinely need to write code for. There's no other way to do it.
Yeah, and I've tried it. I've gotten as far as I have the circle, but I just don't have the sweeping motion.
Sweeping motion is hard. The sweeping motion is just seeing what angle is the radar at currently. You have an output literally just for that.
Yeah, I struggled with that. Code is not my strong suit.
I mean, there's a reason I just don't. I don't fucking bother with that shit. Nope.
Jules, aren't you the only one here who technically needs coding for their job?
Eventually. I'll eventually learn
Like
it.
programming I can deal with. Programming is fine. The moment I need to code everything, just fucking no. Coding is hell.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brodo, how far into a map are you?
Into a map or into a battle? 'Cause
Whatever
I've done
you
a
want to
couple
call it.
maps.
The question is at what round are you?
37, but I just started. And I'm not planning to go to 3 because I'm just trying to get my towers up as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Like, what's the highest I've gotten is like... I don't
You can
quite
see that in your
remember.
player stats once you get to the main menu again.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of corrupted by all of us playing together?
Yeah. Yes, probably.
And then there was silence.
Shush.
'Cause I don't know. I don't remember how far we got yesterday. Jules, we've got
Like, we
decently
were like...
far.
I think the farthest we've been is like 211. Like 211.
Jesus, but probably on easy.
Yeah.
Probably on easy. Yeah.
I play most on medium or hard now.
As you should.
Yes.
Right, I'm currently
Usually
on
my
this.
first round on a map I'll do medium, and from that point on I'll just do hard.
Hard really isn't that hard.
They just need to make money, but like... basically.
Alternate balloons is where it starts to ramp up. Then you have impoppable, and then you have a thing that I genuinely just don't want to deal with: chimps.
Oh yeah, yeah, chimps. That sucks.
Chimps is atrocious.
It's basically saying, oh, you know the game really well. Well, good luck with this.
You also don't get any monkey knowledge.
Yeah. So good luck depositing any. I don't think you even get money from popping balloons. I think.
Could well be. I don't use chimps enough to fucking know this shit.
Well, me neither, because I usually play either medium or easy if I just want to have an easy time and just casually play the game.
Rose a filthy casual.
How dare he?
Some people don't want to know life. Because people have a
Bush,
life.
this is exactly your mentality is exactly my mentality in League of Legends.
Yeah. Yet you don't have a life.
Just
Well, I mean, you might have your driving license soon, so that's already that's a big bonus.
Does the
we will
wizard
see.
have one? I guess we'll find out.
Then you can actually, learn how to. Then you can learn how to drive once you've gotten your license.
then I can finally actually use the torque that the engine gives me, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah. Even
You
better.
know how annoying it is to have to drive in essentially like most of the time I'm driving around like 1,000 fucking RPM. Do you know how stupidly low 1,000 RPM is?
Ridiculous. Like even with my driving lessons, they were
this
basically
is what
telling
they
me
expect
to.
from you.
No, like what I've had to learn was basically just keep it like underneath 3. Like, like as long as you're a little bit lowering your rev so you're not revving the nuts off of it, you should be fine to drive.
I mean, obviously when you accelerate, your RPMs go higher, but like...
Yeah, it also depends on the gearing of the car, to be fair.
I mean,
a little bit.
I'm
there's-
fairly certain I can drive on the highway in third.
And there's a big difference in the cars
It is
we've
geared
driven.
for the Autobahn. It is geared for the Autobahn.
Like, there's a huge difference in the cars we both have driven in while learning. You're learning in a BMW, while I learned in a Volkswagen Polo. So
Not only a BMW. Although it is like it is somewhat a basic BMW, but it's still a BMW. But I've also driven in a Ford Focus ST.
yeah,
Yes.
and then I arrive. I've operated multiple Volkswagen Polos, both diesel and gasoline versions, and now drive
Diesel
a
I have not
shitbox.
driven, to be fair.
A shitbox Twingo. Well, it's not really a shitbox. It's just slow.
Like I've driven automatic, but I've not driven diesel. Also
Diesel's
electric, to
basically
be fair.
just-
electric. I've also not driven.
Diesel is just easy
Diesel
to
is
use.
just very torquey, from what I know.
Yeah, like you can easily accelerate from a standstill in second. You have to be a little bit careful with the clutch, but
I'm fairly certain that if I were to try, it's very doable with this car. This car has a lot of bottom end torque, especially considering it's not a diesel.
yeah, my car doesn't. The Volkswagen Polo does have a bunch of torque. Like it's not a slouch, but it allows you to pull up the clutch without having to accelerate a little bit, having to press that pedal like a little bit. Otherwise, perfectly fine. Like that's also the biggest downfall I've had when actually getting into other cars when I got my license. Stalling because you suddenly have to press another pedal while releasing the clutch. Of course, the quickest way to learn it is actually just by driving a car that doesn't have a rev counter.
If you like, no, but like even in driving lessons, you sometimes have to get away from a place quicker. Then you still have to use that gas and clutch pedal at the same time.
I did not have to. I did have some hill starts where I did sorta have to do that. But
Oh no, on hill starts I definitely need to use the fucking throttle.
yeah, hill starts in
Yeah.
a diesel are a breeze.
Like
Yeah,
it's subtle.
but
Like it's subtle. It's not much, but I definitely have to fucking use that.
Yeah, the diesel makes it a lot easier.
Like, I'm not driving a fucking tractor now.
But the thing is, we need to teach more people how to drive, especially manuals, without giving them knowledge of their revs. Like, just do it by ear.
Well, no, because no, but the thing is, you literally cannot do that under the current way you are learned to drive, because you have to be so low into your revs that you genuinely couldn't even fucking hear it if you tried.
You basically have to be stalling continuously.
That is literally modern driving, yes. Again, most of the time I'm driving, I'm around 1,000 RPM.
I don't know how much because I can't see it. I just listen to my car saying, "Oh, we're really high into the revs," or "We're shaking ourselves because that's how low we are."
Meanwhile, me, who's most likely the first car after driving lessons, is gonna be the fucking modern car, which is a fucking hybrid with an automatic.
Oh, if I ever go to your, or more when I go to your place, I don't think it's an if statement anymore. I will
Fair
let you
enough.
have a go in the Twingo.
I mean, it can't be worse than when I've tried it with a Seicento. It is far before I was doing in the past. It was a shit show. But to be fair, it was in gravel against like some like fucking piece of stone, which I had to drive over. As someone who really has not driven much at that point.
Yeah, but the Twingo will teach you.
It's
It
a
will-
case of find where the shifting point is with the clutch, and then it's probably not that bad.
Well, it is sort of reasonably close to it. Like the clutch is, like I said, like basically a new clutch still. Like it just has like 6,000 kilometers on it.
Yeah, but the thing is, for instance, on the BMW, your throw is it's like you have a shit ton of throw, but like only like half of your throw is actually used.
Yeah, like half your
For
clutch
instance.
pedal is useless.
Yes.
And see,
But
Jin,
even with the half it being useless, it is a very long clutch, which honestly makes driving a fucking treat because it means it isn't fiddly at all. It really isn't fiddly at all.
mine has a decently long, but is still somewhat fiddly. Like you can fine tune it, but you have to do little movements. Like you
Also,
can't just.
Frodo, how far are you?
I've started a new round already.
God damn it!
Like the clutch is like everything is reasonably close to each other, but as I said, it's because it's still pretty new.
I mean, honestly, with the BMW, the difference between the worn-out clutch and the new clutch wasn't that much. And like, when I say worn out, I mean, if I use my throttle properly, even at the low power I get to use of that car, it was slipping.
Where's the sand?
Like, I've literally driven it to the point where it started slipping, and then had a new one in it. Like it really wasn't that much different. Like your shifting point changes a bit, but like it's maybe like 5 or 10 centimeters.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Like, especially if you just have to listen, it really becomes a matter of where do I think the point is, and
Yeah, I can join Quinten.
Yeah, sure. But like at the same time, I'm guessing in your car I can use more than 1,000 fucking RPM.
yeah, as long as you don't rev it too high.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between basically stalling it and obviously like revving it to the rev bombing it to the moon, but
Yeah, it's... And also, even if you were to say keep it under 1,000 RPM, I couldn't know. Because I can't see the revs. You have to listen. Or look at your speed. Honestly, instead of looking at
oh
your...
god. Shifting my speed sounds awful. Shifting my speed sounds awful.
It isn't too bad.
What do you mean shifting your speed?
Shifting by
Shifting by
speed.
speed instead of RPM. You
Well-
have a speedometer. If you know your gear, you can figure out at what speed you need to shift.
I figured out that first gear is basically 0 to 20.
Very, maybe?
Second gear is like 20 to maybe 35. Then third gear is 35 to 50. Then fifth, no, like 4. Hold on. First gear is 0 to 20.
Yeah,
then second.
TLDR, I'm basically learned the moment you are driving, you shift to second. The moment you hit like 20, you go to third. Then you go into like, and if you're on a 50 to 60, you stay in third. Although, oh no, if it's 60, you go to fourth. If you're driving 80, you can go to fifth or sixth.
It's different per model. Like,
Yeah, but even for model, it's insane to me if you're driving 80 kilometers an hour to shift it into sixth gear.
if I'm at 50 kilometers per hour, I'm in fourth gear. If I drive 60, I'm in fifth gear. And I
How
only have
low
5
geared
gears.
is your car? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty short geared. Which makes it sort of fun to drive if you try to accelerate quickly from a traffic light, because then you can just row through the gears without breaking the law.
Yeah, but like I said with the BMW, it really is geared for the autobahn. You notice it very much if you drive on the highway.
Like, it's geared to go fast, when my car is geared to do city traffic.
Yeah, if I let that thing, I've let it breathe like twice. I like properly breathe it like twice, I think. One is when I was overtaking a tractor, because obviously I want to be on my own fucking side of the road again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm safe to say, at that point I am not driving 80 on an 80 road because I want to get back to my side of the road.
Yeah, if you're overtaking, going above the speed limit is pretty normal. It's just something you have to do to make sure you overtake safely.
Yeah, but at the same time, going like 120, like almost 120 is maybe a bit much.
That I can agree with.
I may or may not have allegedly done that.
You're not sure.
Let's say it like this. I started at like whatever the tractor goes in like fourth gear. I basically revved out the entire gear.
Yeah. I just realized I'm almost out of fuel. Because I had to stay I had basically from like this point here all the way up to here, I had to stay at like full throttle almost. So now I can do coasting downhill. Because it's a 50 downhill, that means engine's gonna go off. Because an engine that doesn't run doesn't use fuel.
But like, genuinely, that car, the moment you get like above like 4,000 or 5,000 RPM is the moment you start. That finally it starts kicking in, having some fucking power.
Yeah, like the funny thing is, right? If I drive home, I usually drive through a little 30 zone, and I'm in third gear, which is quite low, but it saves fuel. At that point, when that ends, it goes to 60. And yet, the 30 in third gear, you're perfectly within the power band to where when you punch it, you actually pull away. Like, driving slow cars fast is a lot more fun than driving a fast car.
Yes and no.
Because
yeah, but then you have to realize, I'm driving a fast car slow.
yeah, which is boring.
Like, that thing is not made.
mean,
Like, that thing is not necessarily made or geared for city traffic. It is made to be on the highway. It is definitely, like, by all means, BMWs. Like, if you're like, obviously, if you're going for a performance model, different story. But like, stock BMWs, genuinely, highway cars, just highway cars.
They're
It's
made
German,
for
it's made for the
touring.
autobahn, and it's very noticeable.
It's basically a car that's made for touring because yeah, it's for if you're a
Well,
business executive and you have to travel
it
to
is
a meeting.
touring car, so that seems valid.
I mean, it is a station wagon I'm driving, so I mean,
That's just That's just a practically minded tourer. Like you think, yes, I want to do some touring. However, I also want to bring the family with me and some cargo. Some people are just more practical. For example, Quentin, how much struggles have you had with parking?
honestly, not much.
Huh.
Even though I learned parallel parking while there was fucking snow and ice everywhere.
Wait, you just started learning it like last week?
Parallel parking was the only thing I hadn't done, yeah?
Wow. 2 weeks before his exam,
Joran,
he learns how to parallel
this
park.
is not what I was looking for, but this might be a contender.
No.
Even though it is quite easy, and even like the thing is,
It
Quentin,
really isn't that bad.
when learning it, or when doing the exam, you're only allowed to fail like you're allowed to do one adjustment. But in real life, you can make 5 adjustments. Hell, you can spend
I was
15
gonna
minutes.
say, in real life, it doesn't fucking matter.
As long as you don't hold up traffic.
It really doesn't fucking matter.
Like, yeah, there is some pressure if there's traffic behind you that wants you to park properly, but eh.
Yeah, but
still-
sometimes you just don't give a fuck.
I still can't get over the fact that at some point during driving lessons, the instructor, like, we're driving on a parking lot, and he asked me, put it backwards into a spot. And there were 2 spots off, like, back to back, basically. So I drove into the first one, through to the second one, where I was then parked in backwards. I've seen multiple people do it. I did it during my lessons, and he immediately said, "That is AOA, but they don't do it during your exam because it doesn't show the skill. It is just here, have the result." I parked properly. I parked the way you wanted me to park. Is it legal? I'm not sure, but everybody does it anyway. It makes sure you're straight. And that is something that not a lot of people can. Especially parking in forward.
Wait, parking forward is hard? What?
Yeah, a lot of people that just park and like just shove it in there. Like they tend to
Wait,
be at an
no,
angle.
parking forward. Wait. Parking forward is you drive the nose in.
Yeah.
Yeah, how is that hard? You literally see everything.
Yeah, but people just turn in either not tight enough or, you know, they just don't have the turning circle to go straight. So then they end up pointing at an angle. And then I park in backwards, so basically ass first, because A, it's better for visibility for others as well, because the back of your car is often higher than the front of your car. So if the front of your car is pointing towards the road, then other people that do the same thing can look over your bonnet, like to see if there's any oncoming traffic. Safety. Also,
Yeah, but why? But who cares about safety?
Also, in an emergency, I can drive away quicker. I can just get in, start the car, first gear, go. I don't have to worry about, alright, first reverse out, then switch to first, then go. So driving, it can be difficult, but it can also be very easy if you just stop being in such a hurry and going into the left lane when you know that after a intersection it's going to merge into one lane, and your dumbass decides to drive all the way to the end of the disappearing lane, all the way until you're forced to go into the other lane. There, because you're not getting in because there's a bunch of other traffic, you have to come to a complete standstill. Like a complete standstill.
You're starting to sound salty.
Yes, because I experienced it today.
When it comes to traffic, he's always salty.
I mean, if you've ever heard me, like, genuinely, I am constantly fucking, like, I get, like, the amount of people that are stupid in cars is astonishing.
Jordan, just wait until I've installed my dashcam and I start sending you videos of all the
Bro,
dumb
that's
shit.
But even, like, people would just, like, even just having your lights at the right fucking settings and shit is just too hard for people. Like, genuinely.
No, they put it on
fucking Christ.
automatic. They put it on automatic
No,
and then
not
the car
even automatic.
decides.
I mean, like, normally after a certain while of having a car, the lights are not at the same angle they once were. So you have to re-put them at the angle they are supposed to be at. Because otherwise, you are blinding everyone, no matter the mode.
You sound a bit salty.
Yes.
I swear, it's like 50% of the cars here.
Yeah,
They
I know.
either have a broken front light,
Oh,
or
you've
their
had
lights
seen
are
it
just
enough.
completely fucked with the angle.
I should actually, like, I still need to properly, like, check if to go to a place where I can get my alignment checked. To see if, you know, anything is up with that. And if they have the equipment for that as well, I'm willing to pay a little bit more if they can also check if my lights are still pointing straight. Just so I'm not blinding anybody.
You don't need equipment. The only thing you need is a wall. That's literally the only thing you need to check this.
Yeah, you just go right up to the wall, tape a little cross where your lights are, then drive backwards a little bit, and if they are different from that point, use the screw that's mainly on top or towards the side.
At a certain distance, it should be down a certain amount from where the lights are.
Yeah.
What that is for you to figure the fuck out.
Or make sure it doesn't point up. That's
I mean, that is for sure not the right way.
That's a start. Just make sure that even though you don't have the right amount of pointing it down, at least make sure that it isn't pointing up or straight forward. Because that will ruin most people.
But, like, especially with the fact that lights keep getting brighter. Like, it really is starting to become a real issue on the road.
And also, we should actually do what the French did back in the day. Go to yellow
Oh, dear
lights.
God.
Because they've actually did their research.
Brodo, are we farming EXP or what is the plan?
We can just continue.
It is actually
See how far
better
we get.
for visibility to use a yellow
What did you
light.
say, Brodo?
Hmm?
You said
Let's see how far-
something about Bushwood renting?
Let's just see how far we get.
Sure.
Like,
And after
The
that,
thing
I
is-
need to go walk my dogs.
like the French did their research and this figured that yellow lights are better for visibility, especially in fog, as opposed to white light.
Yeah, but how often do you really have fog?
Surprisingly often.
No, it really depends on where you live.
Have you ever driven early in the morning over the last couple of months?
It hasn't been foggy.
I did have multiple occasions where I couldn't see 100 meters in front of me. That's how dense the fog was.
I can go even farther than that. I've only had such a mist once in my entire life in a car.
Yeah, and I've had it multiple,
That is the level of uncommon that it is.
and I've encountered multiple.
That seems like a skill issue.
No, it's just specifically an area issue.
So a skill issue is what you're saying.
Hello.
Just a quick disclaimer, I am streaming
Bullshit
right
live.
now.
You're not streaming right now? Oh my
am.
god.
I'm driving a
Who is?
train. And I'm going too fast for
Why
the
are
next
you-
sign.
Why are you streaming?
Deero Valley. And
I'm
so
gonna
far I
check
haven't
your stream.
derailed into a valley yet.
The light.
You're only streaming to 2 people, which most likely one of those 2 is me. Hi,
Yeah.
me.
Don't forget to tip him for hydrates.
What is
Yes.
hydrates? Where is that? What?
No,
Yes.
don't get more people
I can
involved,
show you in a
please.
little bit.
I can only
I
drink
can show
so.
you in a little bit.
Hold on.
I don't have any money. I don't have any like funny
Don't worry. I got like
circles.
26,000 bits or something,
That's
I don't have any circles.
or leaves.
They are leaves.
They are shaped like a circle.
that's another. How much? 6 at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Start drinking.
No problem. We can't have you ever running out, can we?
Yeah, but
True.
hold on. I need to make sure that I'm caught up on this.
Oh god, DDTs.
11, and I've done.
We're fine.
Yeah, I mean, I was out-tapped for like a while.
10.
So like, I also didn't really collect my money, so it was kind of one
Yeah,
of
no,
those
I
things.
noticed that.
What do I do with the frame? What if I just keep it white, actually? What would that do?
Did you know Hightail is real now?
Yes.
It's so crazy how
Bro
Hightail
is
is
so
real
fucking
right now.
desperate, bro. What the fuck?
It's crazy how real Hightail right now is.
Maybe because.
I'm gonna send your stream to people that I know who like trains.
Yay. More
Free
Actually,
advertisement.
Oh.
at work there are other train
Getting a
nerds.
little... Oh, huh? Okay, desync.
That's the first time I've encountered my kind of people at work. Alright, let's open up the doors, considering we're almost there.
That was terrifying.
You know what? I think I like that. Okay. Yoran, do we keep the formula?
No, but I haven't thought of anything else yet.
No, me neither.
It's not in completely. I have to move it a tiny bit more forward. Was that another
It's not
hydrate?
incompletely. What? That's what she said? What?
Was that another hydrate that I just saw coming in? No.
I love the schizophrenia, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, considering
He's traumatized.
Beautiful, we have done our job.
We have done it well.
Exactly.
And we have done it well.
Jules,
yes.
what was another important thing Oscom taught us?
Torsion.
Or just a joke that we had in class?
What
The-
extortion?
No, torsion.
Yes, we love extortion.
The twisting.
Twisting what? I'm not
Twisted
following.
Dick.
At some point, to explain the force that is twisting something, he brought in a pool noodle, and then basically
Incredible.
held on to one end, let a student take the other end, and just said, twist it. And explained, yeah,
Bomb it.
that is torsion.
Now
That's
I have the
twisting
now
force.
I really wish we could have dueled him with that pool noodle.
Wait,
Bruh.
wait. You know what I still have in my room? A big box. You know what's in that
yeah,
box?
I know exactly what is in your room.
That's
But
kind
we
of
might
creepy,
ambush
but you know,
him at his
go
house?
on.
Well, we brought it to his room, so it's mostly our fault.
Yes.
Yeah. While fearing
I
to
meant
get
more to
arrested
say,
by
but
the
I know
police.
what's in your room.
No, I don't have any toys. Unless Lego
Oh,
comes.
you
What?
do have toys, Sure. You
Hold
do
it,
have
wait,
toys.
wait,
wait,
There
wait,
were
wait, wait.
toys.
Hold up. Who
Very
is the
long
dirty
ones.
top person now? What the fuck?
We
I'm just
take
playing
turns every
Hytale.
once in a while.
Yeah. You know, it has to remain perfectly balanced.
Wait, why
As
did
all
they
things
do
should
that?
be.
Bruh.
I just take a sip from a mug that says perfectly balanced.
Anyway,
And it's
but,
not even
Jules,
it's not even a Scrapman reference.
It's a
What?
reference to the spiffing Brit.
The stabilizer mug. The stabilizer mug and Scrap Mechanic.
No, it's
What is this?
the spiffing Brit because, you know,
I don't think
Oh,
they know
This,
it.
No,
this is a Scrap
the-
Mechanic
what?
thing. You wouldn't understand.
The spiffing Brit, when he says that, he refers to Endgame, you know, Avengers Endgame.
well, the spiffing Brit, I mean,
Why are we? How the fuck did we get the fucking spiffing Brit? What?
well, that's
Huh?
this is his merch, the perfectly balanced because, you know,
Oh, bro.
he breaks games like Bethesda games and they are perfectly balanced with no exploits at all.
With no exploits whatsoever.
And then he proceeds to exploit the game.
Now that's lovely, isn't it? That's how he goes, like, that's lovely, jovely. Now, if we were to take this toaster and then sell it back to the merchant, and we steal it back from that chest, we can just do this over and over.
Free money.
Perfectly balanced, just as all things, right?
Just imagine being that merchant. Hey, this toaster looks familiar. Just buying it
I
anyway.
think I was mostly referring to that one Skyrim exploit, where if you were to go to
I've watched that. I am fairly
Yeah, no.
certain I've watched Doom.
In Skyrim, there's an exploit where you can find a chest that is clipping slightly above ground in the city of not Winterhold, that other one. What was the name of
White
that
I think
one
I've
again?
seen that one as well. It is.
White
No,
Run?
not Whiterun. Hold on. Let me look up a map of Skyrim
Jesus Christ.
because I don't remember. Dawnstar, right? There's like a location in
Ring a bell,
Dawnstar, and
sure.
it's like right outside of town. And for some reason, that singular chest has like all of the items of the people in the entire town.
What if I
Inside
put
of it.
Kahoot there, Joran?
Mm,
Yeah, that would be.
yeah, but he. Okay, so we discussed this with him on like the last day, and he was gonna get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yes, but we did it every week.
On one hand, I can
Yes.
I can really get why you got rid
And
of
for
those
some
because
reason got our grade out of it.
well, the thing
Yes,
is, right? They
even
were
though-
ridiculously easy. Most questions were
Yeah, 'cause we
repeated.
did the same thing every week. There were only like 2 new questions.
Yeah, which is, by the way, a great way to learn.
Well, yeah, but it's weird that you get a grade out of that.
Yeah, you get graded for doing a simple quiz.
Also, on a side note, who the fuck is that pimp? And why do we have a pimp?
Him? Him? From Smiling Friends?
No, in Bloons TD6, there's a fucking pimp.
Oh, with a
What?
P after that. Ah,
The thing is, though,
Yeah, you know, someone who whores people out. A fucking pimp.
That's crazy to say.
which please don't ban me.
the thing is, though, it says
Or
you know,
do. Be funny.
Bro knows that he's on a live stream right now and he's saying that shit.
I mean, I wouldn't be be surprised if at some point
Crazy.
he gets a fucking strike because of me. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, because
Also-
you start saying that Hitler was great.
What?
Also,
Yeah, that seems like
I've said a lot of things on this stream. I have not said that.
Zero Valley
I'm
plus sun
surprised.
plus fog
So,
equals
Quinton, what's the
heaven,
lore behind
apparently.
this?
I have, at this point, half the time I don't even know myself. So, do you know how many fucked up things I've said over the years?
a lot.
It's something that got him banned from like a Discord server long ago. It's like
Has it?
old history.
I mean, it could be. I have no clue. Also, fucking Christ, we are kind of. We are not cooked. We are somehow not cooked. Oh my god, we're
We
somehow
are
not
most
cooked.
certainly not cooked.
I genuinely thought we were cooked.
Why would we be cooked? We're perfectly fine.
Cooked or cooking? That's the question.
Neither.
Definitely cooked.
I went with baking.
We are not baked.
Well, I did make a cake today, so
You get
Baked?
the
Yeah,
cooking
but
about
you
it,
also know you also know what being baked means in fucking the Dutch language.
you mean the thing that we are well known for within our culture?
One of many.
Because we somewhat legalized it and now everybody just basically uses it against us.
I mean, this could also should be about fucking gay marriages in the way you fucking word it.
Yeah.
Okay, the problem is
Yeah, but why would you use gay marriage against anyone? I don't get that.
like it's not that I can't.
I mean,
think
it
of
happens,
anything.
and it definitely fucking happens. Have you seen the fucking Middle East?
The Middle East, America right now for the most part.
Well, that just happened a while ago. But at some point, Grindr, you know, the platform that is well known for getting gay people together, started
That
threatening
is a way to word it.
with leaking files, like basically leaking their data for the people in the White House or in like government, basically saying
Holy shit, the Grinder Epstein files.
basically either
Jesus
you don't
Christ.
do that, either you stop this, or we'll leak who has an account. And of course, they're
That
all
is-
really conservative, so that means it's an easy win.
Yeah, but
That
if you're
is- that is-
conservative, you're like the guaranteed to be gay. Let's be honest here.
That is
Just
an
in
interesting
secret.
statement.
Yeah.
Like a
That
conservative
statement makes no
politician.
fucking
I
sense.
literally know someone
No.
who is in politics, like actively like running for Senate in like the area he lives in, and he's gay. So that is not a wild statement because
We're
it's
getting a gay
genuinely
prime
someone I know.
minister here in the
I didn't
Netherlands.
say it was impossible. It's just what? Anyway, the issue is, right, on the one hand, we have equivalente dynamische wettelagenbelasting, which
Like-
means that kind of sets the expectation that on the other side it has to be long as well.
Like our new
Yes.
prime minister,
Ik ben even naar beneden.
like our should be new prime minister, because they somehow managed to form a government, which I'm surprised by.
Wait, they did? When?
What?
They went for a minority thing,
Oh, right. Oh, that was a while ago. Yeah, never mind.
but that means we're gonna get our
I have not caught this at all.
first like openly gay prime minister, basically. Which
Woohoo. Does
I
that
mean,
mean we
good
get
for
to
him.
add some colors to the flag?
Nah.
like I don't care I don't care about your sexuality as long as you can do your job right.
Did you know there's only one country in the whole world that doesn't have the colors red, white, or blue on the flag?
Yeah, it's Belgium.
It's not.
Wait, no, it
Belgium.
has red.
Belgium-
Fuck.
Belgium has red.
Shit.
This shows
I
how
don't-
smart
I don't
Belgians
remember
are.
what country it was. I think it was somewhere in the Caribbean. Caribbean. I think it's somewhere there.
Caribbean.
What I could do is split it up. So like on the one side it says
Groot snackje,
equivalente
hoor.
dynamische, and then on the other side it says ventilagenbelasting.
Right, so the current plan is hook it up to the
Gotta love it, wanneer er gewoon een hele berg aan pakketten gewoon voor de schutting wordt gedumpt in plaats van aanbellen.
Elbows.
that's just delivery drivers here. Like they're becoming incredibly lazy,
Dit is
and
oprecht, dat is dramatisch hier.
back before we moved, we've had moments where the delivery guy just rang our doorbell because he knew somebody would be home and just dumped everything. Like, oh yeah, we couldn't reach your neighbors. Can you take the package as well? And we were like, yeah, sure. When in
Laten we
reality,
niet vergeten, het falsificeren van een handtekening.
oh yeah, have you gotten after that, by the way? After the
Niet vanuit de politie, wel vanuit PostNL en zo.
so just the
Dat
carrier.
is wel daadwerkelijk bij Bekeko neergelegd van, yo, ga eens eventjes klagen. Want alleen de verzender mag klagen bij PostNL.
Which is weird.
Wat sowieso een kutsysteem is, maar goed. Die hebben daar wel werk van gemaakt.
Yeah, because falsifying a
I mean,
signature on a package.
I'm sure if you go to the police, they would still do something with it because it is like.
Het is gewoon, ja, zeker.
It is
Alleen het
fraud.
probleem is, dan haal ik zoveel gezeik op mijn hals.
Yeah, because then all the parties have to get involved.
Oh yeah, because
and
then they find out you're a scout and you stole all those traffic poles. Yeah.
Nee, die liggen niet bij mij. Die liggen ergens in Zeist.
He
Yeah,
has
like-
thought about
And then
it.
you're planning to make a gun.
I mean, I've not thought
That
about
is
it.
technically not a gun.
It's simply where the fucking scouting club is.
so if
Yeah,
people
that's
were
as
to go
simple as
there,
that.
they would just find half a city worth of goods.
Genuinely, not good, but fucking traffic signs definitely.
Traffic signs, light poles, probably.
But you know what?
We
I
haven't
would
stolen
like
a light
something
pole. We
now
have
for
turned
the
one
end,
around
since I can't think
180
of anything.
degrees. We have not stolen light poles. We merely turned them around.
We hebben Elektra van hem gehad.
Yes.
Did we?
Ja.
The little bit of
I can
electrical knowledge
recall.
that we needed. Like, this is an electrical drawing. These are lines.
Oh, actually, yeah, I do remember.
Which is something you learned.
Yeah.
You should have learned
we
Oh,
before.
wait,
learn.
actually. Hold on.
Please, dear God, money, come in so I can fucking get it.
This was one of the
Paragon.
jokes. Wandcontactdoos.
Oh ja, wandcontactdoos.
But it's not long enough. I feel like it should
Oh.
be longer. How do we make that longer?
You wanna know?
Equivalent dynamische wandcontactdoos.
You wanna know the
No.
you wanna know the worst part? I unironically sometimes just
We have a paragon.
instinctively correct people about that.
Yes, same.
I do, but I never say it myself.
Even I say it myself as well. Like,
I don't. I don't, but I merely correct others on it.
Crazy.
Is there a way to like have a strike through text? Because then I can have stop contact stripe through wandcontactdoos.
I'm not sure.
Bruh.
Wait, Jim. Easy solution. Just
Yeah.
draw a line through the text.
Yeah, I could do that. But I wonder, isn't there if I like do this? Isn't that usually do that or something? No. Okay.
Let me in the meantime fill in a quick survey from the NS because I'm on the panel, so I get
Not wait,
surveys.
it's by NS themselves? Not even by Rover?
What?
What's from us?
I get a survey because I'm on a panel, so I can personally contribute to improving the Dutch railway infrastructure, or at least the convenience of it.
I mean, at the current rate, there's not much to improve. It's a shit show.
Well, it's also not
And
entirely
there's
like
lots to improve. What do you mean?
like
Yeah.
I can't improve the
Yeah, but
actual
not stuff that is
infrastructure,
realistic. Not stuff that is gonna realistically happen.
but I do get
I mean,
surveys
that's not what
asking
I'm
about
wondering.
like adding numbers to the trains.
Yes.
Why did we
Oh, there we
even
go.
stop with having numbers on trains?
Like
I got a strike through.
not I'm not saying like the full on like just have the like each train of course has its own number. For example, one
Yeah,
train
but like
number
like a bus route, like a bus route.
they want to potentially reintroduce that. Then
That's
I get a
bad.
Why
question
did
like
we even remove it in the first place? It's fucking phenomenal.
Alright, I think this is it
Yeah.
then, Johan.
it's also
I
a lot
think it's done.
a lot easier for people that come from
Stop
other
contact.
countries
Wandcontact.
to properly
It's a
figure
lot
it out.
easier if you don't.
Yes.
Yeah, but like not only that, like people that don't use a fucking route planner
Oh,
via their
wait.
phone.
Oh shit, wait, that doesn't use the font now.
Yeah, but you basically let's say you come from like
It does in here though.
you come from like Spain and you're trying to figure out how the trains
I'll
work
start
Well, that's
here.
fine
That's
because
fine.
no. Then it looks like stop contact is like the most
So-
barbaric thing you could do.
So at that point, what you basically have
But
is
yeah,
you can
actually,
say
you're
instead
right,
of
never mind. Yeah,
go
no, you're
to
right.
this place, and this place, which with a language barrier and the Dutch language
Alright,
being the
hold
Dutch
on.
language
Save that as a PNG.
can be scuffed. Like having that, it
Quinten, what
sometimes
is
just gets
that?
really messy while trying to explain Dutch names to people that
What
don't
with me?
speak Dutch.
What are all those purple things?
That's the Paragon. That is the
well,
Dark
I
Monkey's
can't really
Paragon.
see. I cannot see any of the towers, so I don't know where it is.
I need.
So-
I can just
I'm not
disable
even.
auto start, you know?
I'm
Wait,
just
huh?
gonna
Oh.
email this to the intern.
But
Like,
l-
so that when I get there tomorrow morning, he's gonna be like, "Why did you send me this?"
but also
And
like
you're like, oh no, it gets worse. You're gonna take this.
Yeah,
If the-
you're gonna take this. to
if the
full
trains
stop.
have like route numbers like a bus, then you can say, oh yeah, take bus number this and this,
Yeah.
and
Although at the same time, you can also just say, take the intercity to Utrecht
yes, but
and get
try
off at this and this stop.
try and explain Dutch city names to somebody that doesn't speak Dutch.
Hear me out. You could also, if you want to be in the Netherlands, learn Dutch.
Groningen. Have you ever heard an English person say that word?
Winton, I have too much money. Do you need it?
Sure, more money is always welcome.
If you ever want to, either laugh a lot or be disappointed, try looking
Would
for
that help?
English people saying
I mean,
Dutch
yes,
city names
that would actually help.
because they can't pronounce it. So it's basically saying take number 33 up to like Amsterdam, then they'll understand that one. Like it is, but also some people are just stupid. I will never get over the fact that somebody was like. By the way, we have, for context, we both have sprinters and intercities. Sprinters are the trains that stop at every station, so they're a bit slower, but they do stop everywhere. They're called sprinters because they're quick to accelerate. You also have intercities, which, is very much self-explanatory. They go from city to city. So
It enters the city.
yeah. So you've had from the place where I was leaving, you both had an intercity running like 10 minutes later, and a sprinter that I was gonna take because I need to be somewhere in between, where only a sprinter stops. So perfectly fine, right? Well, a person asked me if this was a train to Amsterdam. When it's on the train itself, it's on the signs in big letters. And it even says it in the train. Like inside of the train, there are screens that say the destination. So all the visuals were there to say, go here. And yet she asked me if this was the train to the destination. So I said, yeah. Only afterwards, like after I told the story, somebody said, you could have just said there was an intercity. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess I could have told her that. I guess I could have told her.
Yeah, but the thing is, you could have also used her fucking eyes.
Yeah,
I am very tired.
but I could have told her that this train goes as well, but there's a quicker one later that will get you there earlier.
You should have told her to just install the NS app.
Yeah, not every person is capable of doing that.
I don't care, she can get rocks.
Why would she kick rocks if she wants to go to Amsterdam?
Because then I hope she breaks her fucking foot. Jesus fucking Christ.
Going on?
Yeah.
But like,
Do you
Let's
wanna
not
watch another
reward
episode
stupidity for
before I
fucking
go to
Christ's
bed?
sake.
Because I'm gonna go to bed earlier today.
Well,
but
I
it
have
wasn't
to walk
really
my
that much
dog
of an
before
issue to
10,
tell her,
so
yes,
that
since you
might
just
be
got
a
on the
little
same
bit-
train, it probably took
Oh.
like an hour as opposed to like 20 minutes. Which is also some nice way of saying
Plus, I am slightly preoccupied.
you should have thought about this before.
Chaos.
Uh-oh.
Chaos is a word for this game, yeah.
Also, I need to shut my doors. I'm sure I
See,
don't
it's
have
not that bad.
any brake light. No.
Alright, I'm not gonna watch that.
Why are we even streaming to fucking Twitch.3D?
Because that is what Bush does, and he does that twice a week.
Yay.
Why?
Because it's well, I started
Perfect
by
moment to plug your schedule. All I'm saying.
doing it once a week on Wednesday.
Yo,
Friday.
yo, you know what you should stream? You know what you should stream?
What?
Yeah.
If it's hightail.
Hightail.
Is it bad? I genuinely expected you to go and name a random furry porn game.
Why?
Like, unironically.
That's not for Twitch. Then they'll get
That's what you
banned.
think. Go to if you're on
All I'm
Twitch.
It's just a
saying is
Quentin thing. I don't know why.
hot tub streams. All I'm saying, hot tub streams.
If you're on
Yeah,
Twitch.
but those are women, so they have priority.
If you're on Twitch, and yeah, because the CEO is basically a pervert, but never mind. But if you're on Twitch,
Yeah.
and after I've ended my
CEO is
stream,
a
of course,
gooner.
go to the category just chatting, and you don't even have to scroll. Maybe have to scroll a little bit until you see basically porn, but somewhat censored because otherwise they would get banned from Twitch for like
Yeah, but
a day.
here's the thing. You're not a woman, so you can't do that.
No.
That is.
No, otherwise,
that is a statement.
otherwise he definitely would. Yes.
Yeah, I know, right? The amount of money you get from that's crazy, dude.
I'm still somewhat thinking.
I think everyone would.
I'm still somewhat thinking, right?
Of
Of
I would
starting
in fact not do that.
starting an OnlyFans and just selling pictures of fans. Because
Yes.
they would
The sad thing is, you are not gonna be the first doing that.
no, because it's only fans.
Why did you?
Or you could otherwise do it with another random object.
There is definitely a lot of desync happening, Quentin.
Yeah, I noticed that because I keep getting kicked out of my fucking towers when I'm fucking trying to upgrade them.
Yeah, my upgrades after they're done, they just get reverted every once in a while.
Oh, what the fuck?
Apparently the rain is getting way too heavy.
So wait, what you're telling me is maybe it wasn't Bush that's the issue, but it's you.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah,
out.
it's all your
Kinda
fault.
sucks.
I figured out quick
But I
enough.
didn't
as
have
well.
this issue yesterday with Bush, except for in the beginning.
Interesting.
I only ever had it with a
So-
lobby with Quentin in it.
So
I've only had it
Quentin-
in a lobby with fucking Brodo in it.
No, you had it with the one with Bush in it as well, didn't you?
Yeah, Brodo was in there as well.
That Brodo was also in that, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
I'm starting to run out of sand, and I do not like it because I'm somewhat in this area.
I don't
here.
like sand.
Yeah,
It
but how
gets-
are you gonna
it
throw
gets
fish if you
everywhere.
can't throw sand?
I keep wheel slipping, and that means I have to go down a notch, which means I'm slowing down. And the more I
Why do
slow,
you need sand for your train? What?
well,
That is an actual thing. That is an actual thing.
you deploy
I
sand,
don't know anything about trains, so.
so you get more traction. But it seems I ran out of speed. So my best thing would be to kick the brake on and turn the sand off, and then wait for. Let me turn the engine off as well to save up on fuel. And now we wait. We wait for the rain to stop. Feels like I'm quite close. Let me actually summon the hand car. The mighty hand car. Perfectly for... No. Right, fine. A little bit forward, and then forward again. I want to see how close I am to the actual switch.
Don't worry about it, Brodo.
I wasn't.
Well, I turned the entire screen in nothing but a snowy mess.
Yes, that I noticed.
Hey, if you want to do that, you can do that. Who cares?
Alright. Yeah, the switch is literally here. And then it's flat. Oh, it stopped raining.
Meanwhile, slowly saving up for a third Paragon.
So it stopped raining, so that means the
Hey,
tracks should be...
how about
No,
you
that's stop
save
raining.
up for a hightail?
A hide ability? What?
Hightail.
No, you can fuck off.
Hightail.
I am not buying Minecraft 2.
It's Hightail. It's so good.
I'm not buying Minecraft 2.
It's so good. It's so
Minecraft
good.
Why
It's so good.
have all my planes unupgraded themselves?
Minecraft 2
They were
Electric
upgraded?
Boogaloo.
Yes.
Apparently. Apparently.
Ah, flashbang. I flashbanged people. Haha. Right, I actually have to legit wait for the rain to pass.
How do I get the round thingies on your Twitch chat if I get the round thing? How do I get the
Every
round?
so often you have a green
Oh,
thing
I'm
you
not
can-
even logged in.
Yeah, that
fucking
would be
idiot.
the problem.
You fucking idiot.
I never use. No, I don't want to log in with the wrong account.
I mean, to be fair, the only reason I use Twitch is literally to buy hydrates to annoy Bush.
Bro
Yeah.
actually spends money on.
No, you get them
His
for
account.
free.
I was gonna say, you think I pay money for that shit? Hell no. I'm Dutch. What the fuck do you expect?
How about you spend some money on
I'm not buying
Hightail?
that shit.
No,
I was
said
about-
Hightail.
I was half expecting you to say some bitches, but
Let me see. How many hydrates do I have at this point? None. Well, that's unfortunate.
wait, is the rain stopping?
I don't remember what fucking email my account is on.
Just make a new account, it's fine.
I never.
Almost out of sand. This is gonna be one expensive ride. If only the rain would bloody stop. I have to wait out the rain so I can then start again. Hmm.
Quentin, if we just continue long enough, we can just tank everything.
I mean,
Seems...
you would hope that, but no, that's just like one or two DDTs.
That's unfortunate.
I found it.
Also,
I
this
found
game
my
is going
Twitch
very,
account.
very fucking rough.
Alright, it has
Heads up,
stopped
Twitch
raining.
has updated its terms and service. Okay. Don't
mean,
be rude,
it-
no
They
advertising.
have to legally
How
disclose
about I
that.
advertise Hightail? Hightail.
Can I get into my vehicle, please? Thank you.
What is this
I
button
want to
do?
remind you all, Bush is not sponsored by Hightail.
No, they're not paying
What do you
me.
mean you all? There's no one in this. There's no one in this, this stream.
Shush.
It's just us. It's just us.
No comment. No comment.
I think two of the viewers are me and me.
Bruh. Bro is essentially just botting his fucking view counts.
Oh, one of the viewers left, which means that was indeed me.
Bro was deadass botting a stream. What the fuck?
How am I gonna solve this issue? Yeah, I need to turn off the sand before I run out of oh, I'm almost out of sand. What would be a quicker way? I guess trying to...
Soon we have a third paragon.
I guess the quickest solution, which would cost some money, would be to spawn my work train again. And drive it all the way to
Third
the oil
paragon.
refinery. Then bring that locomotive back here, multiple unit, and pull it through that
We're
way.
with 6 now. Oh, chat is spicing up. Oh,
Yeah, I actually have my viewer count turned
6
off.
people.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
because otherwise it would be very depressing to see it.
Otherwise, it does actually influence, because on one hand you can get very happy because, wow, multiple viewers. On the other hand, it can be quite depressing if your average viewership is 1, and that is yourself from the, like, stream manager.
Don't forget the second person. Me watching for fucking leaves.
Yeah.
And me
Same here.
watching so I can advertise Hightail.
Wait, technically I don't even have to keep track of everything, because I think in my activity feed I can say that I've completed them and just count them there. This is a scuff method that will work, because I'm currently gonna go
Just
down.
make a counter, Bush. Just make a counter, for the love of Christ.
Yeah, that requires custom software. That requires coding.
Okay, so skill issue?
Yes, pretty much.
It's just add +1, +1, +1, +1.
Like, this job will not be turned in on time. I will not get that bonus.
But at least you're not getting fired.
Oh, I can't get fired in this
He's
game.
his own boss. It would be a problem if he is able to get fired.
You fire
Oh,
yourself.
yeah.
Which is called going bankrupt.
But at least you're not getting fired.
And instead you're losing all your money. Like, this is just I hope there is an actual engine that I can use here and not a steam engine. I need an engine that can, I need a locomotive that can actually do multiple unit.
Winton,
Hi.
why is my alchemist so overpowered?
Oh my god, how?
Because he
what
has
the
found
Yeah, that's
has-
what I
he-
thought when I first used this.
he has
What the
discovered
fuck?
the Philosopher's Stone.
I mean, apparently he does, considering he is very much being kind of insane damage-wise.
The alchemist is
Yeah.
goated. Absolute fucking unit.
Well, considering the rubber to gold is quite a powerful upgrade as well.
Yeah, the upgrades before that are very useful for mid-game, yeah.
Like, it's a great way to make more money. And everybody always needs more money. Also, there's a DE6 here, and I'm gonna be taking that.
We need more money, Skylar.
I mean, I really do, considering the next Paragon I'm working for is like 800k.
Well, I
where-
can't really collect my bananas anymore because it's kind of desynced too much.
Why do you
hold
need to collect them? You just get a Monkey Wall Street and it collects it for you.
Right, everything is on. Let me
Monkey
open
Wall
up the
Street does
doors.
what for what?
Monkey Wall Street collects your bananas of other farms around it.
Hmm?
If you
But
just upgrade your market to the tier 5, it just auto
yeah, but
collects
I
for
don't.
you.
I don't have the tier 5 yet. That's the thing.
Yeah, then that is a skill issue.
No, that's the
That I
time
cannot
issue.
fix for you.
I almost have the tier 5. I need like 8,000 more XP and then I have it.
But yeah, the frame rate ain't great, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, it's fine for me.
It's all your own fault.
Like, I am not getting more than 10... I am getting less than 10 frames a second consistently.
Yeah.
Metro because of those iPhones.
Dus, here, have my money. Ik moet even met
Oh,
mijn hond
God.
lopen.
Let me shut that door.
Dus tot zo.
Almost derailed the
Really?
entire locomotive by overspeeding. Like, this train will be able to pull everything that I struggled with. Even in the rain.
So then why not grab it in the first place?
Because I was at the food factory, which didn't have that specific locomotive, and I've only grabbed it right now from the oil refinery. And I'm using it as a helper, which basically going to become the main. I'm not going to even connect the multiple unit, I'm just going to keep it dead.
Oh, it's
The other
only
one.
like 650. It's not even 800k. That's a lot more doable, actually.
Let's see, do we actually have some news? Some interesting news, because it's fun to look at interesting news.
Oh god, Brodo hasn't put his mouse where his fucking money farm is expelling money now.
Ah, they still haven't. You know what was funny? One of my colleagues was in Amersfoort, like yesterday as well, or the day before
Atrocious.
that. And there they have a boiling. They're basically saying there are bacteria in the water. Boil it before you use it. But the coffee maker couldn't really handle that, so they were just drinking tea, which, in my opinion, is superior to coffee. Because you don't just get the same dirt flavor over and over again. You can use a variety of flavors and strengths.
I mean, you can do that with coffee as well, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, it's just that
Strawberry,
people don't typically do that.
strawberry, cinnamon, mint.
Yeah, you can get cinnamon coffee. You can get strawberry coffee.
Yeah, but
I don't
usually,
think you want strawberry coffee.
That's
Usually,
a different
if you're-
point entirely, but you can.
usually if you're in a spot where you're, building a building, all you're gonna have is just black coffee.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have tea in that situation either.
Yes, you are. Yes,
You
you
are.
genuinely will.
You might not have a lot of tea bags, so you might not have a lot of choice. But if you bring your own, which just bring one box.
You can also bring your own coffee. What?
Yes, but if you
Literally.
bring your own box of like tea bags, you have 10 tea bags. One tea bag equals multiple cups of tea.
Yeah,
So
but at that point.
Yeah,
at
but
that
why
point,
would you have your own tea bags with you?
More
If you...
importantly, at that point, you just bring cup of soup.
you want to know something?
Yeah.
Something bad. I
Or
may or may
instant
not.
coffee.
I may or may not
Literally.
actually have in the bag I use when I go traveling, either throughout the country or beyond the border. There is an actual tea bag in there, just a singular one, in case of emergencies. Like, I really want tea, but there is no tea available. Psych, I have tea now.
That's not an emergency, Chief, I'm gonna be honest.
Bro literally has the fucking, in case of emergency, take tea bag.
It was just a tea bag I
That
put
is
in my
fucking
bag after an
crazy.
internship. I basically stole a tea bag.
That's crazy.
But like at that point, just buy like one of those, like, one of those like meal kits, like just like one of those for if you're in a fucking war zone, like a fucking MRE style shit. Just get that shit at that point.
I want my guts to stay in one piece. I've read enough stories about MREs causing literal blockages.
I have eaten them quite a decent few times at my time in scouting. They're just absolutely fine.
Although that is in a scenario where it's the only thing you eat for multiple days. And yeah.
Duh, no shit. Why does this surprise you that that causes blockages? If that's the only thing you eat.
Yeah. Where is the actual...
Not only that, it doesn't even taste bad. Even stuff like the crackers in there are honestly not that bad.
Crackers are difficult to fuck up.
Everything can be fucked up by Corpo.
Yeah, I know, but crackers are surprisingly difficult to actually fuck up flavor-wise. Even if you make them the blandest thing imaginable, all you have to do is slap something on top of it. Boom. Alright, rescue mission. There's a locomotive with the load that I can't pull up the hill. We are now
Also,
slowly...
we are actually doing quite well.
Let's see. The US is pulling
no,
people
right,
out of
no, no.
Qatar because of the situation in Iran.
Oh yeah, had you seen it? Iran just threatened America.
What? With
As
what?
long as they don't touch the boats, they should be fine.
And the oil, let's not forget the oil.
Just don't let them touch the boats. As soon as they touch the boats, then
Yeah, do you remember what, oh god damn it. Fucking, I'm getting called.
eh.
He is getting called by the Iranian government.
How far do I still have to roll? Not far at all. Great. Yeah, that situation is unfolding.
Absolutely useless. Continuing on. Did we forget what happened with Maduro
You mean
after he threatened the US?
you mean Operation Yoink?
The yoinking, yes.
You mean Operation Yoink your leader?
So is it really wise to currently start threatening the US?
It's never wise to start threatening the US. It's the US.
Yeah, but especially not in the current fucking day and age.
If you simply say something bad about the president, he's coming for you. How could you? You are under arrest for hurting his feelings.
No, that's Britain. That is the Great Britain.
No, it's also Trump.
It's what you just described is worse in Britain.
ICE. I've actually seen a video of one of those ICE people. Actually, like, they were sliding on ice. They did not have any grip at all. And when they were sliding, eventually they sort of tripped over someone.
And they arrested them. Okay.
Yes, they straight up just
Probably.
What else is new?
piled on like
This sounds about right. Yeah. It shouldn't be. but
It's oh my god! You know what I just realized? ICE agents are just like GTA cops, basically.
yeah.
Not basically, they literally are.
They're just like, oh, we bumped against your car. You're under arrest.
Well, not only that.
Oh,
they will
you
just
hurt our
randomly-
feelings. We gotta
Not
shoot
only
you
that,
now.
They will just randomly, for zero reason, just all of a sudden start blasting at you.
So anyway, we
Yeah,
start.
exactly. You
So anyway,
hurt
I
our
started
feelings,
blasting.
so you're gonna shoot you now.
Yeah, that is
Literally. Holy fuck.
like they tripped over somebody, and they just immediately went, "All right, you're our target now."
Even though they literally aren't part of the military or police, so don't have to abide by the same laws.
Nope.
They are literally a private militia under the
Yep.
US law.
Yup.
Yeah. Like they don't even have to say anything. They can just
Like,
do.
he essentially does the stuff that Maduro does, which is kind of wild.
And then he has the
no.
balls to call Maduro a dictator.
Let's not forget, essentially doing the same shit that fucking Russia did, but fucking to Venezuela, and potentially Colombia and near future in Iran.
Yeah, it's funny because it's the same excuse as Russia did against Ukraine. It's so fucking funny.
And yet
Like
it's
the
so
reason
fucking
why
shattering.
Trump gives.
You mean
Like,
the
oh
excuse
yeah,
of-
we're not at war. We're just like like what's it called? Like fucking
It's a special
doing the
military
law.
operation.
We're just no, but okay, in Russia it's a special operations, but Trump said they were just like enforcing the law in a country they literally have no jurisdiction over.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? How can you say something like that and people actually take that seriously? How stupid do you have to be?
Well, are you familiar with the banana
I mean,
republics?
the issue is more, it's not necessarily thinking it's right, it's what the fuck are you gonna do against it? Fucking war the US?
No, I mean more so the populace, not like the other people who are like being screwed
Yeah, but
by
with
it.
even with the populace, it's the same, it's essentially the same story. What the fuck are you gonna do against it? Fucking go to war with the US?
Yeah, why not?
Because it doesn't work.
You see, if the US is fighting on multiple fronts, they are
How
not
are
gonna
we still
win.
alive?
Does that mean I get more money?
No.
I am very surprised how little money I have.
Yeah, because you fucking fucked up your mouse placement, so you didn't get all the money from your banana farm.
I thought I did it right, but apparently I did not. So yeah, you may have all my money. That's it.
Hey, it brings me like it's like 50k closer to like the next thing I'm saving up for, which is 650k.
Also, are you guys familiar with the banana republics? Which I think
Oh, yes,
Venezuela was
everyone knows
also
about it.
involved in. Where it was basically a US puppet state at that point.
I mean,
Yep.
a lot of poor countries are essentially a fucking US puppet state,
Yeah, but
or have been in the past.
they specifically, because of a couple of fruit companies, staged a coup, got somebody that is more pro-US, and basically the fruit companies went to the government, who couldn't pay for anything, and basically said, if you let us do our thing, we will provide you with paved roads and everything. Like, we will do the infrastructure. if you grant us land.
I mean, that's just a fair trade in my opinion.
Yeah, but it was basically the cause of a lot of trouble.
Like polluted
I
water
like
and
how my
slavery.
alchemist is slowly but surely still outpacing your dart monkey.
Oh no, he's not
Does
outpacing
he
it. The Dark
make
Monkey was like
gold?
the Dark Monkey was like 20 to 30 million behind.
But you wanna,
For me, it's like 5.
does the alchemist make gold?
Yes, actually. He turns balloons into
The
gold.
Alchemist is mainly just a fucking pimp. He's literally a fucking pimp.
Let's
Is
see what
he
else we
immortal?
have.
That we do not know.
Well, no, because we can still lose the game.
Yes, but that necessarily doesn't say that the alchemist is immortal. It just says that you aren't immortal.
Which in turn.
Apparently, the makers of Fortnite have to pay a fine for
Losing is-
He is
manipulating
simply
children.
being
Dying.
paid.
What?
I mean, Fortnite is just a shit game to begin with. So I mean, lovely.
Yeah.
What's with Fortnite? What?
The makers got sued and have to pay a fine for manipulating children.
Oh, so sad.
Isn't that old news, or did it happen again?
That is
Again,
so-
No, no.
Interesting.
In the past, they sued like a bunch of random fucking companies for having monopolies.
alright. It seems that I've made it up the hill. With the help of a helper. So we're gonna turn that helper off.
We are kind of insanely far, to be honest.
No,
Yeah.
it is synced.
I've stopped upgrading anything at this point because there's nothing for me to upgrade. So we're just
I'm
relying
just
on
waiting
you
for
at
money at this point. Because, again, the next Paragon is 650,000.
So that one is turned off now. So I'm purely running on the big engine now.
We're almost there.
Yeah, I'm mainly trying to get my abilities up, because that's an interesting thing currently with that frame rate. Come on, we can survive this. Come on.
Let's see what
Can
else.
Can you really?
These other banana farms kind of suck, don't they?
We've survived, I'm fairly certain. In like 1 to 2 frames a second.
Yeah, mainly the part where the where we basically
We
have a
have
bunch of
another
potholes
Paragon.
now. For
Which one?
reasons that is basically
Bomb
frost.
Since when did my spike factory unupgrade itself and has it been stock?
I have no
For,
clue. Considering you
Well-
have auto start on, I literally cannot look ever at anything.
Yes. I know.
And yet somehow we still are surviving.
Bullshitting your way through everything is a lot more fun.
I
Like,
guess
I'm
you're
at the
speaking
point
from
where I actually have to start
experience,
looking
Jill?
what Paragons I still have left.
Somewhat. This load is not that heavy, right? It only weighs almost 600 tons, which is, according to the book, something DH4 could pull up 2%. But apparently it couldn't, so...
Never believe the books. The books a lie.
No,
No,
the
the
cake
cake
is a lie.
you baka.
You get it from two sides as well.
But it's true, the cake is a lie.
Yes.
But how is the cake a lie if it cannot speak?
Because the cake
That's why it's
itself
a
is a
lie.
lie. The cake itself doesn't lie. The cake itself is the lie.
The real cake was the friends we made along the way.
But how does
Exactly.
the cake lie if it cannot speak?
Cakes. I was crazy once. They locked me up in a rubber room with cakes.
Oh no.
Cakes. I was crazy once.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense
gonna
at all.
You're starting to sound like my sisters.
What?
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but okay.
Well, I don't know. One of my sisters recites that like regularly. I
Crazy.
would say daily.
I was crazy
no.
once.
What?
They put me in a
What?
room.
Wait, what did she say?
A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy.
Yes.
She said,
Crazy.
What, Bailey?
Why? Come
Yeah,
on, it's time to bring her to the asylum.
Arkham?
I don't care which one, any will do.
The one with the
Will do.
Batman. The one with the Batman.
You mean the rich man in a costume with a sore throat?
So how expensive is the
Yes.
next one, Quentin?
Yeah, well, I'm
Anyway,
trying to
I'm gonna
figure
go
out
to
if I have any left that I can do even.
I will see you.
I
I
mean, we
don't
can
know if I
always
have any
paradox left.
temple.
I
We
don't
can
think
always
so,
temple.
actually.
How not?
Bye.
By
By
Bye.
why can we not temple?
Why do we want a temple?
Because
Hey, look, I can do this now.
If you sacrifice the
Yeah,
things
but then
into
we
a
don't have
temple,
the
you can
ability.
place them
Considering
again.
the abilities are the only thing keeping us alive, considering again the abilities are the only thing keeping us alive, I'd rather keep the abilities.
Yo, Quentin.
Yes, but it's the only way to progress, I think.
that
Not
is the first
necessarily.
one.
Quentin.
What?
Quentin. Quickly. It's time. It is time for dehydration.
If I'm gonna be late delivering, I might as well be properly late delivering, because I just found something, and I need to collect it immediately.
Robo? Oh my god, it really is you're that old of a fucking account you have. What the fuck?
Yes, it is.
2. That's the 3. That's the 4.
With Lara's, it's 5 total.
Yeah, I've already counted those up. Yeah.
It's so fucking atrocious, bro.
I mean, we're not running out of map space yet.
No, we aren't. It's just a question of where the fuck do I spend my money on?
Right. This should be enough.
Yeah,
Let me.
I've
quickly-
been in the same boat for a while, especially since I don't have any big upgrades.
Because I finally found
I mean,
it.
I can just start rebuying the tier 5s that I changed into Paragons.
I have a.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got the steel mill. Hold
Oh,
on.
we're getting close though.
I've got the
Oh,
steel mill
this might be
locomotive,
it.
the
This might
city
be it.
south. To the. Yeah, this one is
Oh,
It's
huh?
not. I haven't even activated all my abilities yet. It's fine.
Was it oil?
For me, there was one going
Refinery?
almost in.
For me, I
I'm
literally
gonna
cannot tell
pick
where
up.
anything is, so...
So there only the steam engines are left, which are at the goods factory in City West. I'm gonna go through City West. So if I go to the, I'm not gonna go through the goods factory anytime soon though. But this is one of the very few times that I've actually gotten the demonstrator DE2. How cheap can I make this?
Yeah, for me, there is one going through right now, basically. Last corner.
Oh yeah, oh my god, I see what you mean. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
the issue is I cannot see them. There's too many aircraft. There's
Right.
genuinely too many aircraft.
I'm surprised. I'm not that far behind, damage-wise, considering.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Alright, we're gonna move forward a little bit.
Wait, which looking at my monkeys is mainly due to one.
Yeah, the fucking. Why is the pimp pimping more than anything else? What
I
the
don't know.
what the fuck?
Alright, well, that's enough for today.
Regardless, we got to around 204 on hard.
Yes.
Does this mean you're going to play Hytale now? I love Hytale.
No.
Oh, so good. I love Hytale.
I do have more monkey knowledge though.
More monkey knowledge? What about monkey knowledge to play Hytale?
Baka.
It's such a good game. Oh, I love Hytale. Ah,
Bro's so desperate.
so good. Oh my god, it's cool.
Those are some crazy insta monkeys.
I mean, you should, considering we went to fucking around 200.
No, I got them off of
You just get a lot
like
of them
the
in general, to be honest.
achievements. Yeah. I don't know how you like equip them or anything, but
You can just grab them in the powers menu in game.
Yeah, it's just that I think both of us never used them
Oh,
anyway
like that.
because, yeah.
well,
It's a one-time use.
yeah. But I don't know, an instant monkey like Super Monkey 030 seems kind of crazy.
Would have been better if it was a 330.
3-3?
Well,
What?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, but that just be that's not even That's not even possible.
Wait, 030.
You
Yeah.
said 3-3-0.
Usually it'll be like a 320.
No, I did
Oh,
get
I
like
accidentally
two dark
left your
monkeys,
stream by
040 and
accident, okay.
004.
Alright, look, we're gonna connect. We're gonna do this.
Oh, I have actually
You
I
are
do have an Ice
absolutely
Monkey
fucking
024,
flappant.
which is crazy.
Undo the handbrake.
Yeah, that might actually be the craziest one that I have.
And
Yeah, an
we
Ice Monkey
continue.
024. Oh, well,
Bro's
I did get
actually playing Hytale, what the fuck?
I did get a Darling Gunner out of this. We'll go Mermonkey next, I guess.
I completely agree with the choice. The Mermonkey is incredible.
Yeah, I've still yet
But,
to unlock
I-
everything with it, but
I need the Mermonkey and the Beast Handler still.
yeah, I still need to do a bunch with the beast handler as well, but Where's the switch?
Lazy
at?
bastards.
I can't believe I found the actual DE2 demonstrator.
Oh, I almost have a hydrate again.
Oh no.
I mean, I currently only have like 34 left of them.
I mean 34 leaves or 34 hydrates?
Hydrates.
Oh dear god, no. Why? Why have I done this to
Might as well
myself?
spend it now. Right.
One day, me and fucking names fucking Christ.
Jim.
One day, me and fucking Obsidian will fucking go at it. Don't you worry. Yes, even more.
Yeah, but I feel like he's trying to be done with it, and once he's done, he's gonna like remove it immediately.
No, I won't do
That's
that.
what I'm. No, he's a streamer. He always will say that he won't do that, even if he will. That's his job.
But I mean, now I know how Martin Sidopants must have felt when he realized he had to do 6,000 kilometers in my summer car.
You also realize you can now never make it as a streamer unless you do this thing, because otherwise, chat is just gonna ridicule you.
What is holding me back?
Oh, plus 10, plus 10. We're almost there.
Wait, did I not?
We're almost already level 48. Crazy.
Did I not connect the air hoses
Yes.
properly? That is connected, right? The air is cut out there.
So what are you even doing monkey knowledge-wise?
I'm just making a start on everything. I don't know really what the red strategy is.
Interesting choice. Okay.
I've not connected it up here. Yeah, I hadn't connected it up there. I haven't let the air flow through, which there you can now see the brakes releasing, which means I can start working on actually moving again if I don't fall off my bloody train. Right, where here we should actually I should check the map here. This one is aimed, should be aimed that way, yeah. Yep. Switches should be set correctly now.
Would there be takers for either of these two random wacky games from Steam?
You mean Hightail or Hightail?
No, Cracked or Fight Dirty.
No. Hightail or Hightail?
Not right now.
With the amount of games that I have, I don't really have to look into buying new games at all.
Don't worry. Any games I come with are free.
We still have to play Payday 2 at some point.
True.
Yes.
Payday.
Which of us even all have that game?
I don't, but it's so cheap that usually anyway.
Also, isn't Payday 2 quite old at this point?
2013.
Okay, it's 10
point, but
12 years. 13 this year.
13.
But didn't they try to release Payday 3? But it just flopped incredibly hard.
Yep, and then they went back to updating Payday 2.
Not
Yeah.
only that, they made one of the Roblox games that imitated Payday. They made it an actually officially licensed Payday game.
They were like, if we can't do
That
it,
I didn't know.
we're gonna license it on Roblox. The platform
No,
where...
but like, I'm not sure which game it is from top of my head, but
Yeah. You mean
it
Roblox?
I'm fairly certain. Yeah.
You mean Roblox?
Notoriety.
The
That's
plat-
Notoriety. Notoriety is actually licensed by Payday at this point, Lars.
Yeah, but do you mean
Has been for like a
Roblox, the
year.
platform where children go to get groomed?
You can't even. Well, it's at a point where instead of actually solving the problem, they've just made it so you can't chat anymore.
They did the TF2 approach.
Just remove chat entirely, unless you give them your phone number
No,
and your age.
your license, like a valid form of ID, and a picture of your face, and then they tell you you're 1 year old, so you can chat with the other 1-year-olds who can apparently type. The entire system is a mess.
Safe to say, they ain't getting shit. Then I just won't use chat. Fuck off.
How about not playing Roblox at all?
Yeah, but the issue is, it's kind of one of the big places of indie games still.
Yeah, there are a couple of good ones.
You know what else is an indie game? Okay, take a
Fuck off.
guess, right? Take a guess. Take a guess.
It's arguable if it's indie, considering it has entire fucking Hypixel studio behind it.
Okay, but Hypixel
It's a giant-ass
Studios
company.
is
It's not indie. It is
no,
not
it's
indie.
not. Hypixel Studios is not a giant ass
Hypixel is not
company.
indie.
First of all.
Yeah, brother.
Okay. I'll look it up. Okay. Is Studio Indie?
Hypixel has several hundred staff members.
Okay. AI is being retarded because it's saying it's still owned by Riot Games, which it was never owned by Riot Games. I mean, Hypixel Studios was never owned by Riot Games. Hytale was owned by Riot Games. Anyways,
Regardless, Hypixel has about 300 staff members.
Does that include the Minecraft server? Because a lot of people go into that.
let me
just-
check.
Does it matter, considering it's the same company?
Such as mods.
Okay. It has
Yeah.
40 developers. 40
It has-
is still within the range of indie.
It also has about 60 admins. Your point being.
Yeah, the thing
60
is,
admins. Admins typically don't get paid or are even part of the company.
the thing
They're
is,
just-
right? If
But the
we're
company
taking,
okay. The company has either 300 members or 76.
Okay, according to their own website, they have 40 members.
yeah, but if you take the
You know,
Minecraft
their
server,
own website.
if
From
you
their
take the
own
Minecraft server into
fandom.
account,
From their
That's a
own
lot of-
fandom, they have 76 people working there.
Okay, their own fandom versus their own website. Which one do you believe?
Neither.
with companies these days, I'd arguably trust
Neither.
the fandom a little bit more.
Also that, true.
It's not even a fucking big company. It's like, again, it's an indie studio. I don't know what Quentin is claiming it's
No,
anything else.
You only look at the amount of people that work for it, not the amount of money that goes into it.
Okay, but that's not part of what makes something indie or
I
not.
disagree. Sorry, but if
Okay.
your company has a net worth over 50 fucking million,
Okay, cool. Fucking
Yeah.
Terraria has like a net worth of God knows how much. It's like
No.
one of the biggest sold games of all time, and that's still indie, isn't it?
Ooh, what?
Okay, okay. We are not talking about Terraria. Nope.
Yeah, we are, because you are claiming that it's not indie if it's only earning so many money. Like,
Apparently, Terraria has been sold over 60 million times. That is crazy, bro. What
you know
the
how much
fuck?
60 million times 10 is?
600
Okay,
million.
but let's be real here. Most people buy it on sale. That's not how math works.
Okay, but do you know how much 60 million times 10 is?
We are gonna look at the minimum price of Terraria, and then we know what the minimum what they've earned. Let's see. Minimum price is current Jesus. Okay, at the very least, it's like 100 mil.
Which is still a lot of money. And we both
That is-
know that it's not going to be 100 million at all
We both know that
in any universe.
We both know that not every sale was at the lowest recorded price of €1.35.
Exactly. I don't think there was ever a moment when it was going to
Wait, never
35.
mind. I'm looking at the Russian ruble.
What?
Wait. So if you were to buy the game in
I was
Russia
looking at the
for
wrong number.
1 ruble, that would be like 1 cent currently.
No, not 1 ruble. It was in rubles converted to euro.
Oof.
Actual fucking brain damage, holy shit.
So instead, it's like closer to 300 million. At the very least. That is fucking insane.
Yes, and that's still indie, right? Or is it not?
Doesn't mean I like Hytale.
Okay, but that doesn't mean it's not indie.
Shush. You made your point. Shush.
Also, you don't even know if you like Hytale because you haven't even tried it.
Neither do I intend to try it.
It's the same thing that I have with League.
Exactly.
Was it League? Or was it you want me to play Quinton?
No, League is fine. League is absolutely fine.
No, League is the worst game ever.
You mean Valorant. You mean Valorant, Bush.
No, you want me to play. At some point.
No. Just don't play ranked and everything is fine.
Still.
It's a fun game, and with the addition of WASD controls, it's honestly quite playable now.
Don't
What
trust him, he's lying.
What about
You play it too, you fucking fat ass.
how about I don't put
No, I
any
don't.
time and effort into it and use my time more wisely on other things like finally setting up my printer.
Also, we are not gonna talk about the fact that by far the thinnest person in call I'm calling a fat ass, but
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, watch too much South Park.
the worst part is I don't even watch South Park. And yet I own multiple games of them that I haven't played.
That's actually fucking embarrassing. How have you not played? How have you not played like any of the South Park games?
No, but like I own South Park: The Stick of Truth and The Fractured Butthole. I own them both.
I
Play
just
them.
learned that South Park as video games.
Wait,
You
what's
should
that?
you
don't
should
know.
know.
SpongeBob games?
We've seen you could have seen a classmate playing it literally.
Oh really?
Yes.
What's
Cayenne,
next?
I
You don't
guess.
know about SpongeBob SquarePants: The Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated or SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake?
No. Does
Wait,
I
anyone?
own both of them.
Don't
Only played
forget
them-
that the rehydrated, like the fucking rehydrated SpongeBob thing, is literally just a remaster of the original.
I know, and I own it. And I'm fairly happy with it.
Just, yeah.
It's a case of I can now play the game on PC rather than having to boot up a console.
Hold on, I'm looking on my phone because there's a game.
It is the exact same reason I own My Sims and My Sims Kingdom in Steam.
You know, there is a
that's
game
just
which
based.
I don't have on my PC, but we do have a physical copy of it, which is basically SpongeBob SquarePants featuring Nicktoons Globs of Doom. It's a Wii game that just has a bunch of
I don't even know which SpongeBob game that is. What the fuck?
Well, then just look it up. Basically, like SpongeBob SquarePants with Globs of Doom. It is a Wii game, and it is just sort of fun. Only the camera angles are just fucked. It is static, and it moves at a random time. Like once you've passed a certain point, then just switches to a different camera. Even regarding of combat or anything, it just shoves you in that view.
Kind of like, what's it called again? The original, like, Silent Hill games.
It came out on
Also,
a
to be
Wii,
fair,
the Nintendo
what is
DS, and the
also
PlayStation 2.
kind of funny is like our Xbox is modified so it can take less legally obtained discs. I used to actually play Battle for Bikini Bottom on that. So having it as a remaster on PC is actually kind of nice. Same with Fable. Although I will say Fable is, even the remaster is old, and it's very noticeable old.
The Wii game is from 2008, so it's 4 years younger than I am.
The Xbox game of Battle for Bikini Bottom is a couple months younger than I am because it was released in November 2003. Fable is released somewhere in 2004. Also on the Xbox original.
Like, it is basically... It is a fun game. I mean, it's still to continue to play it. It just involves like a bunch of random Nintendo characters just shoved together. It is just like one major crossover episode.
So it's essentially just like Nickelodeon Brawl.
Yes, but the characters are just together, and yeah.
Which, by the way, can we talk about how heinous it is that Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 is 50 fucking euros for a brawling game?
Gaming prices have gone through the roof anyway. Like, if it wasn't for Silk Song, we would be paying $80 for games these days.
I wouldn't, that's for fucking sure.
Yeah, piracy
I
would
wouldn't
go
even
through.
touch those. I would pirate those. Unironically, I would pirate
Oh yeah,
those.
100%.
Piracy would go through the roof, but apart from that, it is just like Silk Song showed, you can make a good game for cheap.
I mean, not only that, a well-optimized game for cheap.
Yeah, I really hope it. I'm starting to think that won't happen, where they
It's
use
not gonna happen.
where with the way PC pricing is these days, basically, the reason you have two kidneys.
No, the reason you only have one of them left.
Exactly. Is if you want a proper popular game, you have to optimize it for lower end PCs. Because people won't have like what a high-end PC is these days. In like 2 years, will be a mid-tier PC already, and in another couple 5 years, it will be on the low end.
I mean, at the current state of the market, I genuinely think that's not going to be the case anymore.
Yeah, because AI is just buying everything.
Like, I am extremely happy with the time I chose to buy a GPU. Let's say it like that.
Yeah, you got lucky. If I got reasonably lucky with
that's
my
not
second
lucky.
SSD.
That's called watching trends, looking at fucking graphs, figuring out when to buy shit.
I mean, the entire thing, like,
Bro,
I
this
bought my
is
second
not what
SSD at a
trends.
reasonable time.
Like, I am genuinely extremely interested in what the RTX 50 series Super series is gonna be like price-wise, because I genuinely think I bought in at the right time.
You know, like PC parts will keep getting more and more expensive to the point where it just isn't viable to own a PC
I mean,
anymore.
my current hope is that motherboards and CPU prices aren't gonna change all that much in the coming year, and that if so, then I've guessed right financially. We will see.
Yeah, the thing, CPUs might, if they find a way to exploit AI through that, then that price will definitely skyrocket. And motherboards depends.
Like, regardless, CPUs and motherboards are not gonna be as extreme as GPUs and RAM.
Yeah, then that's atrocious still.
Like, the annoying thing is, only when the RTX 50 Super Series arrives, we are really gonna see what has happened with GPU prices.
Yeah.
And most I genuinely think it's gonna be more than double. Potentially.
Like in that case, I bought my PC at a reasonable time. Right in between the two crises. Just I bought it after COVID-19 happened.
I mean, my PC I bought at the beginning of the first crisis. And why? Because at that time, the price of a pre-built was cheaper than the loose parts,
Yes.
which is insane if you think about it.
Yeah, these days it might actually, weirdly enough, you know which company is currently cheap with their PCs? MediaMarkt. Somehow.
Ik ben toch niet
Since
gek.
when?
A
Probably
couple
old
of
stock. Probably old stock.
no, you can still get pretty new parts for pretty cheap. Like they used to be you literally used to go there just to look at the PCs to see how overpriced they were. Now looking like
No, I just didn't come there in general.
can there occasionally just
Here
a
the
look.
MediaMarkt is still kind of expensive. I don't know.
Yeah, they're still somewhat expensive.
I've never had to use the MediaMarkt. It's always been kind of ass.
Yeah.
It's that one place if you're shopping, you just go in there to look at what random weird shit they have in stock.
Yeah. Or you ask for advice. You say, I'll think about it. And then you use that advice to go to a different store and buy it cheaper.
But why would I want to get advice in a physical store?
I don't know.
Because Reddit's not
Either.
responding.
Either I can use Google and find it somewhere on a random Reddit fucking page, then I can ask AI. Either of them will work.
Yes, but first you try to seek it on Reddit, which is mostly a reliable source. But then you decide to ask AI, which will very likely be inaccurate, and yeah.
Again, it's a tool. Depends on what you ask. Like every tool, it can be used the wrong way. Yeah, like
Yeah, but the way it has been implemented over the last year has basically been the wrong use. Do you remember
the way it's been used?
AI overview telling people to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge?
Yeah, let's say it like this. My dad uses it to make entire presentations for a current project that is in the range of like 12, like, I'm pretty sure in like a couple years it's meant to make like 50 million.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, that project does use AI. Welcome to being in the BI consultancy, or rather in the BI in general.
Well, considering our company is going to use AI, well, the software that we currently use is going to be upgraded and upgraded still, but it's pretty soon getting a new version which is powered by AI.
Yeah, let's say it like this. It has to do with it has to do with medical stuff. Medical stuff and AI. Do I need to explain more? If it comes to what kind of money goes into that.
Hold on, am I going to the right yard actually?
Not only that, we have current funds set up in this country that they are most likely going to be using. So it's essentially get paid to make it, then earn money from making it. It is literally just 3 millions on the table. Welcome to big corpo stuff.
Yeah. I'm really at the company I'm currently working at is, even though we do things in big office buildings.
Yeah, and let's say it like this. The company my dad works at has been bought over like 3 times, I think, by investment firms at this point. In the last couple of years.
Ours just had a takeover. It just has been added to a group, so...
Yeah, it starts with, oh, yeah, no, we are not gonna change anything. Then it gets sold another 2 times, and then everything starts going to shit slowly.
Yeah, because those if you're being bought by investment firms, they're just gonna look at profits. They're gonna realize we have to cut costs, so they immediately cut off the most important thing. And then they complain about shit not working.
In that order.
Yes, they buy the thing, they fuck it up by giving up on the most important thing. How did I still
Because
get
it's
the...
cheaper that way.
I still somehow got the time bonus. But I'm in a lot of debt. To clear all the fees, need you to pay that much money.
Then
That's
they
a lot.
bankrupt that company to not have to pay said debt.
Yeah.
The fact you can, as a big company, buy a company, bankrupt it, and then just say, yeah, no, I have nothing to do with this. No, I don't have to pay anything to anyone who owes us money.
Hold on, I'm gonna deafen myself real quick. Because... There we go, it works. Wearing Crocs probably doesn't help. But yeah, I am gonna be ending it here soon because I'm getting tired. And guess who has a job and needs to wake up early in the morning? Yeah. But if you enjoy what you saw and want to see more of it, make sure to let me know through every possible channel, either Discord chat, Discord, Twitch chat, or maybe on YouTube if you find it there. I should actually continue with the uploads because I've uploaded a couple of them, but there are more to come. And yeah. next stream, as you can see on my face, like right up here, this here, is going to be Friday. It's going to be Stormworks again. Going to be continuing on whatever I was making, which is the big ship, the big tanker, by making it nuclear powered and actually being able to run it by generating copious amounts of steam and copious amounts of electricity. Because nuclear power, yeah, I'm playing with a tape measure. Nuclear power is just a fancy way of boiling water. That's all it is. But that will come in a couple of days, and yeah, I wish everybody a very pleasant evening, night, morning, or afternoon. And for me, goodbye.